Yo guys, and welcome back to more of AC Valhalla. We're gonna be maybe finishing the main story today, or at least getting really close to it. We're gonna finish off the last couple order members, and then of course we're also going to, make our way back to Norway and see what Sigurd is meaning with, he has to fulfill his destiny. But yeah, just give me 1 sec here so I can enable the game. Alright, there we go. So I did a couple things off stream. One is I went and looked up the clues for each of the order member. So we're gonna go and hunt on these and hopefully get the identities of these guys. And yeah, then I also want to go ahead and unlock what we get out of the tablets. I had to look online, and basically once you have 11 tablets, you can go to a specific cave, and that will give you a mysterious item. So currently we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tablets. And Rod, hey, thank you so much for the raid, and welcome raiders. Also, hey the mice, how are you guys doing today? So yeah, we're gonna start to go into this, by going into this cave, and yeah, check what the tablets might do. And hey Levi, are you currently in a work meeting, or what's happening? Yeah, I didn't see you streaming either, Rod, and I was just on Twitch. You decided to try and host you using your creator dashboard instead of on your mobile. I didn't think the raid would appear as a raid. Ah, I see. That's interesting, but you actually had like, 3 people to raid with. But, thank you regardless for the host. I appreciate it. Studying some stuff for work and you're literally falling asleep. Ah, I see. So what type of stuff are you studying, Levi? And hey Italian, good morning and welcome. Good to know you can raid with some viewers without having actually been live. Yeah, it's interesting that you can do that. Didn't know you could raid without being live. There is some text, currency, price extraction stuff, and you cannot read this without falling asleep. Yeah, that's understandable. I'll probably also fall asleep. Oh, look at this location though. It looks quite Isu. Guess you gotta jump into the water here.
Odin is with us!
Indeed. Yeah, I would love to do a screenshot of this, however, I'm not going to do it, because it might be like a spoiler to someone. You know, if I like go on the map and then they see like a screenshot and it's kind of taking the surprise for them, I guess.
Citizen!
Citizen? Pinocchio Auditore. Oh yeah. I like that name. At that emote. You did that in Norway, hovered over someone's screenshot. Yeah, it can really ruin, you know, the surprise. So, this location is called Merden's Cave. And earlier I just googled the name Merden, and apparently it's like the Welsh name for Merlin, you know, the wizard that kind of helped King Arthur. So yeah, it's interesting because what we're gonna find inside here, I sadly got spoiled for this as well. You know, will be connected to that story. Levy taught you all this in your stream. That's very kind of you, Levy. You kind of, you know, make like spread the knowledge. I always appreciate like learning, you know, these little facts about Assassin's Creed. What is this? Alright, Levy, can you teach us about this? Because I have no idea what it says. Alright, fair enough. Let me quickly go ahead and do a screenshot of this so I can save it for later. Yeah, I would try to find out what it means. And yeah, that's
This is immense.
it is fair, Levy. Look at this place, though. Okay, that's deep. Just got a huge Origins flashback just now with a torch and Ava running with it. Yeah, I quite like, you know, how AC Valhalla has some Origins vibes overall. Like also with like Roman architecture sometimes and the remains of it. But then of course also with you know, letter that we read the other day. And the codex and yeah, so many other things. It's just great how it makes these connections. You had to because of Origins. That's completely fair, Levi. That's reasoning enough.
Stone pillars with holes at their base.
Whoa! Damn, man, look at that, look!
Yeah, indeed, look at this. This looks sick. Inscriptions in stone. At the cavern in which you find yourself, see before you these 12 pillars, 12 seats for Britain riches, and the sword of the Ancient Ones, called Helidvik, defender of his isle. Let one who undertakes to seek these gifts and love his land bear the sacred weapon. Arthur Pendragon. No worries, Levi. Best of success with that. Indeed, that's King Arthur. And this, of course, is a sword that you pull out of a stone. And it's no other than
An ancient weapon. Locked in place.
That's right, Demise. So, I didn't see this place or anything, but I got spoiled by watching Infinity that, you know, this sword was a thing. So it's really cool, I think, you know, like seeing this place actually, and how they made it look, you know, very Isu-like. And how it also, of course, connects to what we saw on the glyphs. I think in AC2 is it is mentioned or seen, with Arthur wielding one of the swords of Eden. From the Lady of the Lake, her arm clad in the purest shimmering samite held aloft Excalibur from the bosom of the water, signifying by divine providence that I, Arthur, was to carry Excalibur. That is why I am your king. So, where's this quote from, Rod? Because that's quite an epic one. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Classic. Yeah. You know, I really love these parodies of the Night movies. But at the same time, also really like the original Night movies from like the 50s and 60s as well. Like Arthur and the Knights of the Taberond, I think is the name in English. Is still movie a comeback too? But listens to Enchantment Line and Pawns distributing. Swords is no basis for a system of government. Supreme executive power derives from a mandate of from the masses, not from partial aquatic ceremony. Yeah, there's so many great quotes to find. So these tablets you see here, they are found in caverns all across England. And these taverns are a bit like the, you know, assassin tombs, I guess. Maybe not as complex to solve, but there's definitely like riddles involved, and you know, you have to utilize parkour and puzzling puzzles, I guess. It's kind of similar in its concept. And I think another 3 you get from fighting zealots. Ah, I didn't know there was a Tomb Raider game thematicizing the Arthur legend. Can you also like retrieve the sword? Alright, that's the last one, I reckon. Would be kinda cool to have a game that, you know, features Arthur and how he retrieved the 11 tablets.
Are you the sword the Britons call Excalibur?
And there we go. That is Excalibur. I like the little sound effects that it has. Let's go have a look. Mythical Great Sword. Heavy finishers and critical blinds all enemies around. Okay, that's really damn good. It's kind of similar to the sword in the Dead Kings DLC in Unity then. Yeah, this sure is new. We could combine this with stun momentum, since heavy hits are kind of like favored. Or we go for this strong chain finisher. But I guess also igniting it could be pretty damn good. Okay, let's go for the chain finisher. And then we're gonna get ourselves some ability damage. Yeah, let's go for spinning death secondary here. And get some stun into this. That works. And hey Snake, welcome dude. And that's the voice of Orod.
What is this? A cold fire. It throws no heat.
So you do get the sword? That's awesome. Yeah, I think I already own Legend on GOG. I definitely want to go play the old school games at some point, like in proper chronology. And hey Denro, which arrow do you mean? Do you mean my bow? So the bow's called Arc of Valhalla, and it does each successive hit temporarily increase ability damage up to 10 times.
Through darkness from one place to another.
Yeah, no worries at all. Yeah, it's definitely a pretty good one, Demise. If you like actively use the bow in combat. The Arc of Valhalla, Snake. Not sure if it is. I think you just get it out of a chest, don't you? So nothing like major spoiler. Ah, hold on. We have to go the exact other way. Okay, let's go out of here. Actually, we can just port. Because we have to go for these order members anyway. So we have Havelock. Havelock came to Lincolnshire as a young man with a great heathen army. A member of the order recognized Havelock's quick and ruthless intelligence and introduced him to the Crozier. As apprentice to the Crozier, Havelock gained stature and experience. He now is an established landholder and farmer in Lincoln, from where he bribes the Shire soldiers to do his bidding. So he's supposed to be in Lincoln, right? Yeah, he is. You have another broken quest snake? Yeah. That's like one thing that got a bit annoying, I guess. You know, like finding quests that you couldn't finish. But so far, they did patch it out for me, like every time. Like, at this point, I have like all of the mysteries finished, with the exception of one. I just have to get more fish caught, I guess. Oh, he's lying down to sleep. Wait, he's running? He was instantly scared by that arrow. Well, if you wanna run, I can chase you. Where do you go?
I should not be seen in this area.
Kinda funny, he doesn't even want to fight. I could demise, but I just decided not to. I want to mess around with these order members as much as I can. I could assassinate him now as well, but I just want to see where he goes.
The first man I killed for my order, I cried and wept after trying to hold back the tears. But I told myself, I am merely acting upon a foretold destiny, navigating the whim of greater gods. My actions are simply pebbles.
Pebbles that wash away in the surf as harmless as dust.
Pebbles were once bedrock. As were you.
Very nice. That's another naked ear to taken care of. And yeah, I think so too, Rod. And hey Mula, welcome. That's no worries, I hope you enjoy Lurk. And I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I watched the Gerupta video as well. It's definitely interesting, you know, how there's probably gonna be more, you know, like packs released for the Helix store than you can get by doing Completionist. And Denro, thank you for the follow. So at a young age, Patrick proved his worth to the order by fashioning well-tempered blades at his father's smithy. When Patrick grew to adulthood, he was brought into the Order as a master blacksmith. A proud man descended from Lords of Hivik, Patrick fashions weapons for the Order to the specifications of each member and is much esteemed by them. However, Patrick has grown resentful of following the Order's commands and has become obsessed with the notion of escaping with his wife and children across the sea. He has had this dream for years. And Onka, Loin, welcome dude. Thank you so much for the raid, and welcome raiders. How's it going everybody? I hope you had a great stream today. And hey Mika, and hey Oka, how are you guys today? We've been playing some Dendera. Thank you for the shoutout, Rod. Yeah guys, if you haven't checked out Onkaloin yet, he's a great dude. He's also a music streamer, so he does like beat streams occasionally and plays like indie games as well. So definitely check out his content if you haven't yet. So what type of game is Dendera? It's a Metroidvania game. I see. Yeah, I do like me some Metroidvania. Especially if they're like, you know, a bit challenging. So is that like a more recent game, or when has it been released? I haven't heard of that one yet. Explosions though. It's a true ISO item. Stream was 1.5 Onkaloin learning to use the map, and 1.5 he was sitting hitting his head against the wall with the last boss. That sounds like a good time.
other's backs!
Whoops.
Right side, idiot!
Love it, finisher.
No paradise where you're going!
It's a couple of years old, but not really that known. I see. You have to check it out sometime, if I can catch one of your streams. And yeah, that cloak really does look amazing, especially with a beak at the hood there. You know, it looks very classic Assassin's Creed, a bit like Altair's hood. And it's also called the Mentor cloak. So, definitely has that, you know, like assassin-y aspect to it. More than other cloaks. And Valhalla has been amazing so far. Yeah, I love how it, you know, makes these connections to Assassin's Creed 1, but also to Origins. And the world of medieval England is just really something I enjoy a lot. And of course also, like, you know, Norway as well. And to me, they really nail the whole, like, Viking fantasy without making it, like, too stereotypical. Yeah, I mean, you're comparing a AAA title against probably like an indie 2D side-scroller game or something like that. But yeah, I can definitely see how that would be a big difference. Alright, let's mess around with this guy. See if he also runs. He didn't. He just wanted to go back to sleep.
I was building a boat to carry my family to safety one day.
And what of the orphans you left behind? Do they get a boat?
A brigade of bastards. They are the only ones left ruling England. My people were of the Wiccan kingdom. Now we are ruled by Christ-beaten bastards.
Goodbye, Patrick. And Batten covers Tetrit, the lure. Alright, we're gonna read up about this guy once you go ahead and assassinate him. For now, we're gonna go ahead and hunt Gunilla. Gunilla grew up a dutiful daughter. She worked helping to build ships with her uncles and cousins. Waves of pestilence brought chaos and devastation to her family, and she yearned for a more orderly world. A passing noblewoman introduced her to the tenets of the order, and Gunilla was soon apprenticed. Now she oversees shipbuilding and naval operations as the EDS. Okay, he's the runner. Let's chase him. He's trying to swim away. I like this.
We must all
she?
turn to the order. It keeps people well placed. It is not truth, but true power.
You desecrate the very purpose of life.
No, no, no. I place power on power. The great becomes greater. You will see.
And that then covers the vice, which is Reef Derby. Alright, let's continue with Johannes Lucas. Johannes took the cloth to bring respectability to his family name. However, in the church he took the lessons of hierarchy and discipline seriously, leading him to join the order. His method was to worm his way into contact with influential people, dispatch them, and install his family members into their vacant position.
Go!
Alright, time to die.
Just my family. I love them more than anything.
And the families who fell by the Order's command? Were they not worthy of love?
You are a Dane. How can you speak of the value of a life? All are ranked as less than the axe to you.
Not true. I see honor in many people, many places.
You have proved here that your compassion has a hard and brutal limit.
Fluga. Another naked edit taken care of. Let's go for the next. We have Benessig of Bath. Early in Benessic's life, the rake took him in. His delight in murder was clear, but to serve the order, his woe had to be broken. The rake's method was to inflict upon him day and night the loud, incessant clang of a bell. It became the signal to trigger his primal, murderous instincts. The bell grew to be particularly adept at filling the order's coffers with silver. He presented himself as a man of charity, and in this way, he met wealthy donors who supported the monastery. Once met, it was easy enough to visit them, murder them, rob them, and bury them anonymously in the abbey's graveyard. Jesus. So he got like raised to become a monster.
Yeah!
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I figured before I go to Norway, I rather finish off a couple things first. Since it seems to be like one of the, you know, end chapters. So yeah, definitely want to catch up on all the auto members and also some other stuff. Maybe also take care of a settlement to get it like to level 6. Like, looking at the quests here, we have, yeah, to find and kill the members of the order, and then to reach settlement level 6. So I guess once you have all of them except for the last one, and gotten settlement level 6, I'm gonna make my way to Norway. What a place to die, though. I wouldn't mind this view. As like the last thing I see. Right, dude. It's time to die. We've tortured too many souls. Butchered too many people.
I sought pleasure with the silver I received from the Order. I shared it too, with many in need.
Don't be blinded by the gleam of your bloodlust. Shared silver always comes at a cost.
What of it? I forged good from what you call evil. Lives were improved, lives worth more than the silver that paid for them. I do not regret the lives lost for the charity gained.
Mentor room. What is the mentor room? Increase evasion after each hit. Interesting. We also do have a couple codex entries here. We found the Isu barracks. That's where we found the Excalibur sword. Built beneath a Stonehenge monument, this cavern served as a barracks for the Celtic Isu pantheon. By the shape of the stones here, it's a good bet the Neolithic people discovered it and did their best to recreate the shape above ground. I would say they were about as successful as a toddler trying to make a replica of Parliament with a handful of Greek yogurt. We also found the Wished Man's Wood. This oak wood is a remnant of an ancient forest that is almost 9,000 years old. Its name may have derived from the local dialect word wished, meaning eerie or haunted. The hellhounds of a legendary white hunt are known as wished hounds in the local Devonshire dialect. Ah. So I guess that's where the Witcher idea comes from, with a white hunt. I didn't know that. But yeah, playing this game, I've found out a lot of things that, you know, are taking place in Witcher. They kind of derive from the Norse mythology, I guess. We also found the Isle of Wight, England's largest island, just off the south coast. Originally named Withara, meaning Man of Wit, after Witigar, a nephew of Cerdic who was one of the earliest kings of Wessex. It records that in subsequent years it traded hands between the kingdoms of Mercia and Wessex amid much slaughter. Oh, you bought The Witcher? Awesome, Rod. I'm so looking forward to see you play Witcher 3, dude. I'm really excited for that, to be honest. Definitely be playing them this year. Awesome, dude. Yeah. Definitely excited. I'm also excited to replay the game myself. I probably could do like a New Game Plus playthrough at some point. Alright, so we found Sister Blesswith, the Archbishop's shadow. A youthful love gone sour sent Blesswith into a nunnery at the insistence of her father. There, however, she found a new love, the Order. She pursued the precepts of the Order with consuming passion, eventually rising to the level of Magister. I've done as you wished, River Drake. Well, I learned the lessons you taught me and have gathered silver as I meted out death. I looked deep within each victim's eyes, and there I saw blackness, black as your clothing. Orake, black as your clothes. The bell. Yeah, it really is, you know. Like, I also wouldn't mind doing like a proper play from Witcher. But I just know that it's gonna, you know, be like 100+ hours game. Because I wanna do like all of the side content or side quests. So just going for the New Game Plus route could be like, I guess, making things a bit faster. So right now that you have a laptop, would you be wanting to play The Witcher 1? Or would you start with the second game? You'd start with the first, you got the Enhanced Edition. You'd play the second on Xbox, as you've already bought the Xbox 360 version. Awesome rod. Yeah, that's nice that you wanna go ahead and, you know, play through the entire series. It would definitely help you with your understanding of characters in later games. Also, the first game has quite a nice atmosphere and soundtrack, I feel. Oh, that's the end of you.
The Archbishop never suspected my heresy. I kept secrets as I gathered believers. I appeared so pious my eyes bled for him, but I've never felt as much love for his god. Not like I do the old gods. The true gods. Our ancient creators.
Your life was a lie, you mean? You threw your honor into the ocean.
When I told the Archbishop my true belief, he was horrified. So I silenced him.
That silence comes for you now.
Christ mercy! Let's strip the dog off!
That finisher. But it would be cool to see the progression as well from one game to the next. Absolutely. Yeah, the progression is huge. Like from 1 to 2 already. And then 2 to 3 is just insane. Like the level of quality that, you know, Witcher 3 actually reached. Like, if I didn't, you know that Witcher 3 was a great game already, I wouldn't have expected that after playing the first 2 games. Levi, you got another 19 out of 20. Might have to dispute another question tomorrow. You ready? Because this time you did know how to read. Well, 19 out of 20 is still pretty good, Levi. So congrats on that. For you a leaf, that's what it sounded like. Yeah, those dangerous leaves. It's kind of interesting how there's like, you know, mud on the cloak. Because it kind of like rode through it. I think if we go to water it will wash off. Yeah, it did, but now the cloak is wet. But quite some nice details with, you know, the cloak there. I never mind, now the entire cloak is muddy. Because it was like more like muddy water. How about this? You dispute the question because I'm pretty sure you're right. But I love arguing with teachers. Alright, let's go for the next order member. We have Tedford. He jumped the order almost by accident. Saxon who fought with the Norse, he led a successful raid in Wessex, during which he spared the life of 3 prisoners. One of those was the Crozier, who soon recruited Tedford for his fighting skills and absolute determination. By dint of effort and will, Valera recently rose to the rank of Magister. Yeah, that's fair, Levi. To at least, you know, recognize when it's necessary to argue. Argument-Klinik. Ah, he's playing something. Oh, he plays one of Einar Cervic's titles. What are you doing now? Wanna look behind you? You also only argue when you know what you're talking about or have proof, other than that you can't be bothered. Or even better, knowledge and proof. Yeah, I think it's important to, you know, not just talk shit, but to also have, you know, information to back it up. And yeah, Einar really is awesome. I love his, you know, participation in the soundtrack. And also how he's like part of the main theme. Alright, dude, it's time to die.
You won. I can see defeat. When Scops mention me, they will sing of my conquests.
Cowards do not get sagas.
I am no coward. In a long-lost battle for Wessex, I was the victor. The Scot could speak of that time. Focus on my lost honor.
No, I'll leave your reputation as it is. Here, in the blood-blackened mud.
Right, Mona? Who would actually, you know, go through all the effort of doing research nowadays? On your way to Jotunheim? Awesome, Snake. That's been like my favorite mythological area. Alright, one more order member and then we have all of them except for the father. For the father we have another couple hints. He must answer to someone above him. Is highly educated. Is a Saxon. He must answer to someone above him. So I do have my suspicion who that could be. But I don't wanna say it yet, just yet. In case it's true. Mona, most you run into are the postmodernism approach. Only I know and you can't tell me different. Point is to argue with fools like that. Yeah, or like the best thing. It's based on personal experience, so it must be true. So, has the father ever heard you play Lure? It would do him good. He has too much in his books. A man of thought, but perhaps not a man of the senses. And where you know, dear rake, that I too must answer for my actions. One above me will prove or condemn. The father is Homer Simpson. Get me another beer. Okay, so we have Reeve Derby. Derby came late into the order, having already secured the position of Reeve in the city of his birth. Enforcing roots was his joy and pleasure. He saw attaining the rank of Magister in the order as a way to enforce roots with even more severity, thereby increasing his pleasure all the more. For the ads. You have grown too dour. Visit the vice. It is an innocent pleasure to play dice with those that gather in his village, while he marches about enforcing his roots. And he's up here. Okay.
Citizen!
Citizen? Yeah, you got a lot of snowy areas in this game. Citizen echoed back in time from the 18th century France. There are citizens everywhere. As is Shardsley. Reality Connor's chasing Shardsley through time. And he's like secretly appearing in the background of every game. Plotting another scheme. Probably was there in Vinland as well. It's kind of funny, you know, in The Witcher 3 there's actually one character that does appear like that. Like you can see him in some cutscenes in the background, but you would really have to concentrate on the background to even like spot him. And then he turns out to be like a major character in one of the DLCs later on. Imagine how funny it would be if they would do something similar with Shardsley. Just like, you know, have like a cutscene playing and he's like one of the randoms in the background doing random stuff.
Where is Charles Lee?
Rest easy, Reeve. The time has come.
Yes. Now I will be judged at the Witten of the gods.
To Helheim with you.
Aye. Even Helheim needs a Reeve.
Yeah, that is all of the order members, except for the father. And we do have another clue for father. Which is the father holds a position of power. For the vice. As Reef, you have much power and control over your village, but think of the father. He exerts great power over many lives. We must do all we can for him. The villain. And yeah, that's all of that taken care of. So I think we also have enough supplies and raw materials to get our settlement to level 6 perhaps. Let's go and check it out. Finally we have a reef here in Helheim. It's about damn time. Yeah, it really is. It's kind of funny. I played a lot of God of War over the holidays. And where you actually go to Helheim and to like all of the realms really. Or at least most of them. Ah, Björn. Already joined, didn't he?
Join me. Together we'll force open the doors of the All-Father's Hall.
Yeah, he did. Did you think Jotunheim was full of fire and shit? I don't know. It's not in God of War though, is it? I think you maybe mistake it for the for Muspelheim. And Denro, as Rod said, I have a no backseating text, so basically I would like to find out stuff myself, and I don't want to get any tips or, you know, advice. And I also want to play the game at my pace, so yeah. That's the voice, Denro. Just want to make you aware of it. Mola just wanted to pop in and say hello to everyone. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. Thank you so much, Mola. I hope you have a great Tuesday as well. And yeah, it's going good. We're getting towards the ending of Valhalla. So I'm very excited to see where it's, you know, headed.
Good day, good day.
What do you have today?
Ooh, the Harder Fog Blade. I think I'm gonna get this. That's a daily selection. Just need a couple more Opa. Helheim, yeah, it's kind of, it's more like green, I guess. At least in God of War, Snake. The misty one is Niflheim.
Have you got a contract for me?
Finally, someone reliable to get some serious work done. Odds are the target is dead. But look into it to be certain. Remember, this person needs to be dead, not dead adjacent. Fully dead. With your skills, this should not be a problem.
I must take my leave. So long.
So long. Farewell.
Yeah, that's fair, Snake. Alright, so let's have a look what we are missing upgrade-wise. I think there was one on this side. Somewhere? Yeah, there we go. We have the V farm. Dead, not dead adjacent, fully dead. Indeed. We're gonna celebrate the feast once we have gotten this renovation.
Survey the area, Sunan.
You want a red idea, see? Yeah, just have like a full economy merchandise game, but fully focuses on, you know, the economic aspect of Assassin's Creed. Okay, where's the upgrade sign? There it is. The fowl farm is far from foul. Raven clan chickens roast here. Damn, we're missing like 1 bit. So we need like another 900 supplies. Well, we're gonna get those. So I guess I'm gonna get settlement level at a later point. Alright, so with that the case, I think it's time to make our way to the... maybe to Hyvem first? Kind of tell them that we have killed all of the order members. And then we're gonna go to NB.
Hey, my boy. I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Ah, this is where you can read the entire Maga Codex again, if you would like to. That's kind of cool. We did that already, so I'm not gonna do it now. Alright, let's make our way to Renby then. And then plan our voyage to Norway.
My love.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Alright, guess we have to consult for Hordafik.
It may be time to return to Norway. Sigurd is eager to see his father and beyond that, I do not know.
I have heard ill news about Styrbjorn in the past year. If you go, go with care.
Ill news. Well, let's find out.
We will leave now and return as soon as we're able.
Good. And be safe. Both of you.
Let's also have a look at the letterbox, if there's anything. There isn't. Alright, before we go, let's celebrate the feast. You never know what happens. Now that's a party. And yeah, we're gonna go back to Norway, Snake, but we're also gonna be playing one of the last chapters in the game, I think. So it's gonna be heavy spoiler territory.
Hi! I have something that may interest you.
Not even Grandfather has caught one of these. Grandfather will be excited to see this catch.
I will see you later, friend.
Come visit again soon.
Alright, sounds good, Levy. I hope you enjoy your nap. And I see you later. What chapter am I on? It's called Road to Valhalla, Snake. And yeah, it's one of the ending chapters. Do I have a rat in my settlement? I don't think so.
Eivor, good to see you.
You and Petra chasing a white elk in the woods high as wispy clouds, my god! I could barely breathe for laughing.
Beautiful, beautiful. Nature is amazing.
Priestess carving scheme. I don't think it has a number, does it?
I brought something for you.
Bringing me this would be helpful. Excellent. I could really use this. I'm looking for this.
So yeah, there's gonna be quite a bit of hunting and fishing I will have to do. However, I'm going to do that after I finish the main story. Like usually I've been treating completionist runs with, you know, finishing it with like the last main mission. But with this playthrough I'm gonna be doing a little bit of side content, like, you know, these delivery requests once I'm finished with it. But it was like, Wallace, that happened ages ago. Yeah.
I'd pay well for this.
Does repeat himself. Teperta said hi. Meiji's right there.
All done.
They're not very aware of their surroundings, are they?
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Happy hunting.
Right, Sigurd.
Sigurd.
Shall we then, Eivor? To Norway, and well beyond.
Yes, let's go.
To Norway, then.
Good, good. Lead on. So strange. The needle has changed, but it feels unfamiliar.
A few years abroad have shaped us more than all the decades we spent here, brother.
And it's bloody cold. Colder than I remember.
The environments in Norway just always blow me away. I love the Northern Lights. And also like how different it feels in general to England.
Let the sail out! We can continue later.
This is Harald's fair hair's kingdom now. Every peak and fjord. It pains me to say it, to think it even.
And our father, his fool, the poor man.
It is a role he chose. He bent easily and broke in half. Do not pity him.
No.
For many moons I could not sleep, always thinking of his betrayal. The horrors I wished upon him. He deserves nothing but shame now.
Put it out of your mind, Sigurd. There's no need to hound the old man.
No. He must taste the same foulness that I taste. He must know what glory he missed by staying here, the lapdog of a conqueror.
You want to speak with him?
Yes. Face to face. I will tell him the truth.
Yeah, Rotamona with the knee slappers today. Also like the jokes you make as a dad later. Ah shit, I don't have any arrows. How about we actually go ahead and change to the light bow? Maybe this one? The kunai. Vosa, that's the name of the throwing knives in Ghost of Tsushima. This is Excalibur Mona, so it's like one of the Swords of Eden from the Isu time. Can I move this? Okay, there we go. Yeah, you share have it, Mona. What? I only get 16 out of this? Okay, never mind. I thought, you know, given that this is like a 250 level area, it would like give me more. But I guess this was accessible during the introduction, like this area. And yeah, it's going good, Mona. Excited to, you know, make my way to the ending of this game. Ooh, this is the last the last Animus anomaly, I think.
Last anomaly. This is it.
I'm keeping a close watch on you. Don't do anything weird or sudden, okay?
I won't. And pull me out if you see anything strange. Anything at all.
Gotcha.
Oops. Ah, that's good to hear, Mola. I'm glad that you're feeling better with your back. Whoops. Yeah, same here, Rod. It's amazing, you know, that he not only got back, but also what of a comeback he made, you know. Just amazing. Ah, shit. It actually hits me. Jesus. Give this part. It's tricky. This also made you rage. It can be like that sometimes, right?
I have spoken with the mother, the father, the sacred voice. They have assured me their success is imminent. Our people will survive the cataclysm.
Well, 6 times they have tried to save us, 6 times they have failed. Forgive me if I have my doubts.
The mother is working on a 7th. A bold solution. Risky. But she's confident it can work.
And what does the father say? Or the voice? They are strangely silent these days.
Yeah, this is really interesting. So it's like, you know, 6 times we have tried. I think that's also the amount of times that Juno says, you know, they tried to save a word, or I guess make the calculations to save it when she talks to Desmond. So my theory is still, you know, that there's like an Northern Isu, you know, tribe or folk, and they basically talk about, you know, the Roman Isu, so to say, of the ones that are, you know, set in the Mediterranean and not the North. So yeah, if you think it's, you know, talking about the end of the world that has befallen the Isu. Yeah, it really is Rod. But I think it's also interesting that the dude is the voice of Basim and Loki. Isn't it? At least if I'm not mistaken. So I wonder if there's, like, you know, any connection.
Bex, I'm almost at number 10. Anything happening on your end?
Nothing. I'm decrypting the last data packet now. Here we go.
Hold on. The fragment's unpacking itself. Gigs of compressed data. I think... Hold on. I think we're in for something bigger than we bargained for. Get ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
I got the data. Here it comes.
Where's Loki? I knew it. They would be like, you know... Okay, let's wait. That was the end of Revelations, wasn't it? We just saw. The destruction of the Isu.
let it flow. From the life tree we go. To the life tree we shall one day return. None may follow. Loki least of all. It is done. Now, to face our end.
I will find you, Mad One, on the far side of our doom.
Holy shit! What is that?
I have a few guesses and all of them are wild. I'll upload this to the server.
I just have 2 words to say. Holy shit. You know, this was really damn well executed. And it was kind of like what I thought would happen, you know. So basically the dreams that Eivor has been having, you know, about this mythology of like Odin and this story, it is partially true. It's just, you know, the way it happened and the way everything looks and, you know, it's obviously very ancient and as the humans have describing the mythology. But now we see like, you know, how it really was. So all of these characters like Loki, Odin, you know, they're actually there. They just were Isu, and the way humans tell their story is very different from how it happened in the Isu times. But still similar, you know, because the ending scene where they sit around the table and say, you know, it's time to face our end, it's happening, you know, in a very similar fashion. And that's just showing, you know, how Sasuke should handle mythology, you know, as like a human construct that isn't accurate to the history of the Isu, but still, you know, is influenced by it and has to do with it. And what it also means, of course, is that, you know, they have been saving themselves and their consciousness to be reborn, apparently, you know. So, I don't know if it's too early to assume, but if that's the case, you know, Eivor could be a descendant of Odin. Sigurd could be a descendant of Tyr, I think. And Basim could be a descendant of Loki. I mean, it would be a huge coincidence, you know, for all of these guys to come together, but, you know, maybe they're drawn together because of a past, or maybe not, I don't know. But I'm definitely curious, you know, if the game will give us more answers regarding this. But yeah, it's just really damn well done. Yeah. Definitely heads off to Darby. Like, not only manages to fix the issues that Odyssey had, you know, and introduced, it also makes Odyssey work within the franchise, which I thought would be impossible. And it also, you know, like, he just enriches the lore with what he adds in Valhalla.
No rabbit today.
Yeah, just great. Blame it on game logic. Yeah, but it requires for the game to have like a logic in itself, I guess, which to me wasn't the case of Odyssey. But for Valhalla it is. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for last 12 and the last 2 mysteries. Then we're gonna go and do the main story. You have so many issues of logic in the recent AC games. Yeah, there has been some issues. Sure. But it's good, you know, having like a writer like Darby who really cares about making things work, you know. He cares both for new and old fans at the same time, not just catering to one audience. But that whole sequence was constant chills. It really was, you know, and to be honest, I didn't expect it to be as long. I thought it would be like The Truth in AC2, you know, where they we have like bits and pieces and they just get together, get cut together, and it's all like a bit diffuse. The way they did it in Valhalla here is definitely a lot more in depth, I guess, and there's more time that you spend, you know, getting inside into this time.
Wealth by trolls!
Damn, he has like a sword sticking in his throat.
Make a really big rock with this height.
Alright, nice. I think that's the last legendary animal. But he doesn't rely on unofficial information to construct his stories. Yeah. He definitely knows his stuff, you know, which also shows the YouTube series where he talks about the Templars, assassins, the Isu, and mythology, like the short videos that he did for the game. And of course, with him being involved since, Bloodlines between AC1 and 2, and then writing for Revelations, Black Flag, and Origins. definitely shows, you know, that he has like an understanding of how the series has transformed and what's like important for it, I guess. Wonder what did the sandwich say to the doorman? Let us in. You better don't forget the letters. How did I get the sword to start glowing? Well, it's a semi-spoiler snake.
My blood freezes.
But it's just a very special type of sword, I guess. Yeah. That's actually my main issue with, you know, Odyssey as a game, because just like, you know, looking like how different the narrative director for Valhalla, Darby, you know, interacts with community versus how the lead narrative director for Odyssey did it, you know. It's so different. Like, Darby goes on Reddit and he's like super open-minded for conversations and talking to people of different opinions or that have criticism. You know, the narrative director for Odyssey just blocked famous AC YouTubers for voicing their concerns about having a different opinion than her. You know, she like literally went on, just blocked them on public media. And, you know, then says stuff like, yeah, we have to make our own stories and mythology is like more important than, you know, AC lore. And integrity and all that, you know, is more important than historical accuracy. Just see, you know, how much bias goes into this without really like caring about Assassin's Creed. Versus, you know, Darby that just really tries his best to, you know, fixes all of these issues. So yeah, I hope, you know, we're not gonna see more of her in the future.
Hey, hold on!
Point! Nicht there!
Alright, let's fight.
My thanks. Gods favor you.
Your time's up! Exactly, Rod. You're mine.
Such long-running series, you just have to make this work. Can't just like debunk, you know, the logic of other games. And hey Kes. Welcome, dude. How are you today? Yeah, it's going quite good. Getting to the last bits of story of Valhalla today. Just returned to Norway. Got a lot of that Kes. But I have it happening quite often over here because I'm like surrounded by lots of neighbors. So yeah, there's like, you know, working done on a constant basis in like apartments or on the street or whatever. Of course I have to start like super early in the morning. Just annoying. Also that crowd just now, did you see that? It looked interesting. How much hours did I spend on this game? So I'm nearing 160 hours. But I've also been playing a bit off stream, like collecting chests or, you know, doing like daily quests. And I've also been taking my time plus streaming, so that kind of like adds hours on it. But yeah, 160 almost at this point.
Ice bath.
Hey!
Alright, one more mystery. Let's get it. Yeah, the horn really is. I think they already lowered the sound for it like a little bit, but it was like so damn loud, like double as loud as everything else in the game when it came out.
Save it for later.
What are you doing?
Ah, this is one of the lost Drangers. Nice, finishing Horderfig Psychotic with a boss fight.
I
am a fortress impenetrable. This is my skill. This is my curse. I am Orwig Neverdeath. I wish to die.
Yeah, we can make that happen.
You carry no blade, only shields.
I am impervious to all but the iron of a true drinker. Ragnar Lothbrok knew this, and bade me carry only boards, as a challenge. Now he is gone, and I remain. I wish to die, but I cannot, for he made me too strong. Now I spend my time longing for his company.
You must have a weak point.
None that I'm aware of. I was always the center of Ragnar's shield wall. He trusted me with the defenses of his great army. My flesh, scarred and trained by Ragnar, is now like an iron weave. It pains me. How can I join him if none can kill me in battle? I see no way in which this can occur. Unless you prove me wrong, fair challenger.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let me do the honor of breaking Ragnar's shield wall.
I hope you will. Let me now prepare the shield wall. Lord Ragnar, will this be the day? Warrior. And if Loki rules the day, you may have a chance.
Double shield.
Not much longer. Die now!
Just gotta use heavy attacks here.
Yes! Nicely, drinkers!
He truly is tanky.
Beat you! Break you!
I never thought I would feel this. Vulnerable. Death lurking near.
Are you doing anything? Right, that's it. Look at his bird wings. It's kind of funny, but double shield is surprisingly strong. I mean, I haven't replayed it in late game, but I did it like mid game for a couple hours, I think. And I was really surprised about, you know, both the defense and like actual damage you do with it. Kind of interesting, he's like the last drinker. Maybe it's like the superior way to go. Just double shield everything. Gotta spread the wings. But use that step, then kick move on this dude to Sparta King him off a cliff. Really? I was actually thinking, you know, with the ability like this one, if I could like throw him over the cliff, but I didn't try it. That's kind of funny that you can do that. So did he actually die from it fall? He did? That's awesome. So was he like this when he was on the bottom? Like, could you speak to him, or was he like instantly dead?
I've been breached. Victory is yours. Victory is mine.
Stand fast and tall, he who cannot die. The gates open for you.
instantly dead without needing to confirm the kill. Okay, that makes sense. Because yeah, it would have been funny, you know, if he's just like waiting down there like, come on, confirm the kill already. I've only just fallen 50 meters or something. Alright, that is the last drinker. And that's also all the mysteries done in the game, I think. Now the only side activities we have left are deliveries, the horde maps, and a couple artifacts and wealth opportunities in the last area.
Show me.
Yeah, time to talk to Styrbjorn. Is someone inside here?
That poor soaker, he never leaves.
From sunup to sundown, he just sits there, staring into his horn.
Once, just once, I'd have him take a bath.
He was a king once, that one. You'd never know by the way he sulks.
So he's really at the bottom, apparently. You guys know when the Yule event ends? Very soon. I got the message earlier. It ends. When does it end? Like I got a message today, like a pop-up that said that it's going to end very soon. But now it's not even showing a time. So you probably should finish everything that you want to finish for the Yule Festival as soon as possible. It could probably disappear like any second.
We should go. Look at him.
Father.
Sigurd? My son, Eivor. By Odin's blessing, come and let me look at you both.
That is far enough.
Blood of Tyr, what happened there? A grievous wound you have. Are you well?
Far better than I look, I assure you.
This calls for a toast. Your journey must have been long and cold. A drink to warm your blood.
We are not here to drink or make merry. Only to look upon the wreckage of a once great man.
And then what? Make new war against King Harald? Stake a claim on his crown? Is that your wish? To sow more chaos here?
You're absurd, old man. What could possibly interest me in this frozen backwater?
I heard rumors that England was infested with kings already. I thought maybe you would return here to...
I've cast aside all dreams of kingship, Father. A much greater end lies in wait for me. I have returned for one reason only. To say goodbye. And to thank you for your colossal failure.
Failure?
As a father, as a king, as a man. For without it, I would not have discovered my true self.
My failure, as you call it. My oath to King Harald was the only sensible path forward for a man in my situation.
Alright, it's choice time. And yeah, enjoy Lurk Snake. This is heavy spoiler territory. Set within 48 hours for you, Bluetech. Okay, so still a bit of time. I wonder, you know, what King Harald's involvement in the Order could be. Because we know that the father, you know, listens to someone above him. So, yeah, I wonder, you know, if that's him or not. Or if it's like the other way around or something like that.
What have you done with yourself since? Drink heavily and weep for what might have been?
I have worked hard to broker peace across our land. To spread Harald's message of unity.
I heard you sleep beneath Harald's bed. Always at his beck and call. And that he uses your gaping mouth as a chamber pot.
You make light of my service to a great and powerful man. Is that how you treat those who serve you, Sigurd?
You pathetic worm!
Sigurd, this is not why we came.
Plans change.
As do hearts.
Not this one.
And you, Eivor?
Yeah, I don't know. May you find peace, I guess. You know, I just want him out of the life of ours, I guess.
I wish you whatever peace you may find in this new life you have found.
I did not find it, Eivor. I chose it. The only way forward that did not lead to more violence and death and grief. Your father would have understood. He died to avoid a similar fate. To save his family at the cost of his reputation.
No. My father, he was...
He loved you. That is all.
Argur nonsense. I've heard enough.
Sigurd, from the day you were born, I wanted nothing more than to pass on my title, my land, my people, to you. But 1 year is never like another, and with the passage of time, certain truths appeared, unavoidable. Ours was the last kingdom in Norway to resist Harald's advance. To oppose him would have been our death.
You do not know that. We could have fought back.
We could have, yes, and suffered countless deaths for no other reason than to protect our pride.
We will never know the truth, because you were too afraid to risk it.
Look after him, Eivor. And if you have the chance, lead him back from the edge of the abyss.
He's my brother, not my dog. Be well, old man, and serve your king with honor.
This sad business is finished. and good riddance. And now we sail for further shores. To my true purpose. To my destiny. To the end of my road.
I will follow you as far as you wish in this world, brother. But if you mean to take us further, I may reconsider.
I do not think you will, Eivor. I think you will marvel at what I have to show you.
Okay, let's go ahead and quickly change the appearance of the helmet. I'm gonna go back to the mentor mask. And also disable it so you can like properly see, you know, Eivor's animations if there is like, you know, an important scene happening. Let's also go back to this hunter bow.
Still dwelling on your father?
Not at all. I was only reflecting on my visions, wondering at them. How present they are, like memories of yesterday.
Describe them for me, your visions.
My earliest was of a large door embedded in ice, far north of Herdafylke. The saga stone embedded at the top of its arch. As the visions grew stronger, the door opened, revealing many things. The life tree Yggdrasil, the golden fields of Valhalla, and the faces of our gods, all of whom called me friend, brother, warrior. I felt at home among them, warmed by their love.
You should know,